Hey guys, we're gonna talk about backpacking stoves. Yeah, specifically, ultralight versus less ultralight. And which one actually performs better? And which one is more efficient? Which one boils water faster in the backcountry? Which one offers better flame control? And which one uses less fuel during cooking? All to help you decide which type of stove is right for you before you head out into the wilderness this weekend. Got about 202.9 for this one. And again, 202.9. So these are exactly the same. They're brand new. Starting with fresh. Right, we're gonna start with our MSR PocketRocket Deluxe. Pull it out of its little pouch here. There we go. Nice big burner head. Go ahead and flip the arms out. As you can see, it's got a nice big base on it there to sit a larger pot. So if you're backpacking or camping with multiple people, you can fit a larger pot on there. Let me go ahead and screw this on. There we go. No hiss, how about that? Okay, let's go ahead and weigh our water. We're going to tare that and then pour in. We're gonna say 450 grams of water. That's about half a liter. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on first. So we're starting, ready to go. I'm gonna start the clock as soon as it lights. There we go. Lost a little gas there. I'm gonna turn it all the way up so that it's fair. And we are leaving the top off of it so that we can see when it reaches a boil. And I'm gonna call it a boil when it's a rolling boil, and not just when bubbles start coming up. All right, looks like it's just gonna be another second here. I'm gonna call that a rolling boil. Turn it right off. That took a little under 2 minutes. That's pretty quick for half a liter there. This is tiny. Now, on the downside, this stove, that's as big as the pot rest gets. It's quite small. So very large pots are not gonna balance very well on this. But let's go ahead and screw this in. There we go. I believe we were at 450 grams and about half a liter. All right, so we're gonna set up our pot here again, and this pot is okay on this head, but yeah, I still wouldn't move around it too much. So for this one, we have to have our igniter or a match, and again, as soon as we get it lit, we'll get this thing started. There we go. Turn it all the way up. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep it not turned all the way up because this stove, you can turn it up quite a ways, but the flames are already kind of coming out the sides. It's also quite a loud stove, I am noticing, when compared to the MSR. In fact, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit more because it is really coming up over the sides of the pot. And it seems to be sort of charring the silicone handles on this other side, so we don't want that. And we're gonna call that it. We're looking at about 2 minutes, 20 seconds on this one. I feel like the results are a bit wonky and can't be compared apples to apples just because this can't be turned up all the way with this pot. You would need a very large pot, in fact, for this to be turned up all the way because as you can see, the handles are quite warm, even with the silicone. We have done some damage to the silicone handle protectors here. I mean, I had it barely maybe like a eighth or a quarter turn was it. That's all you need for this one. So let's weigh the canisters now and see what sort of fuel use we're seeing here. Let's start with the MSR now. We did weigh it with the cap on, so we're going to do that again. Bring this over here and set that baby on there. And we are down to 194.3 grams. And now the BRS. Ooh, is 188.5. The MSR boiled water faster and more efficiently. It used less fuel to get the same amount of water boiled than the BRS, which took longer to boil water and also used more fuel. The MSR PocketRocket Deluxe does have some advantages, and that includes, you know, more space for even cooking, a larger diameter for the arms for larger pots and pans. It's also, I think, probably going to be easier to repair. MSR is a really responsible company, and if something does go wrong with this, they're gonna fix it for you or get you a new one. BRS, I'm not quite as sure about that. So keep that in mind, you know, when you're considering longevity and, you know, how you want to take care of your gear and make it last through years and years of backpacking. So there you go. I hope that was at least moderately helpful. Then grab yourself a backpacking stove, get outside this weekend and wander on. And like, don't burn the forest down. Please, be careful, okay? It's hot out there.